Hey everybody, it's Jalen. Just got done watching the South Carolina Georgia game. It was a complete and utter just manhandling by South Carolina, 35-7. But that 7 points was in garbage time, so I don't really count that. But I chose this game because I'm a big fan of college football, and this was like the big game of the week next to West Virginia and Texas, which is actually going down to the wire right now. So forgive me, but it's really close right now. But the storylines going into the Georgia South Carolina game was that Georgia had two great running backs, and you know can South Carolina keep up with them? Offense versus defense. Who's gonna step up and rise to the occasion? And it was just not what anybody expected. Just a total, just like if you saw it, you know what I'm talking about. It was just a straight up butt kicking that South Carolina handed Georgia. Georgia's out of the top 10 AP, in my opinion. Uh, Kirk Herbstreit, Brent Musburger held the games. They always do a great primetime game. Like there's really, no matter what, they are going to draw you in because they just know how to do it. It's really that simple. The storylines develop in the game. Number one, the ball coach just owns Georgia. Two, Marcus Lattimore is the best running back in the nation. Three, the Gamecocks have the best defensive line in the nation, hands down. Four, if you didn't know, Javian Clowney on South Carolina is the Calvin Johnson of the defensive line. Plain simple. I got to break it down because that's just how it is. Five, Ace Sanders is a beast in the return game. Just a straight up monster. Just ridiculous. They should call that brother the jitterbug. Yeah. The things I saw, going on during the game, social media, was like, I wasted time for this. I didn't go out with my girl because this game, and another one that I actually kind of liked, if I could find it, was, oh, I gotta remember it. Can't find it right now. I'm sorry, my computer's freezing. But people were around the nation were just shocked. ESPN announcers and analysts were like, I can't believe that the defense of Georgia gave up so much, because they have five players on defense in the top 32 on the big board for the draft. That's a shame. My general observations of the game? What? Ridiculous. It's really that simple. I can't even put in words because I thought it was going to be a better game than it was, and I feel like I wasted my eyes when I could have watched the better game in Texas and West Virginia. So I feel like I didn't get my quote unquote money's worth. I felt, in my opinion, it was kind of like the LSU Alabama national championship game. All the hype and then just total domination. Who wants to watch total domination? It's not fun. So, great game. Really enjoyed it, but it could have been more competitive. Georgia Bulldogs, do better.